YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on that link. My name is Nick with NorCal Rod and Reel, and today is a fabulous day of the month. And why is that? Well, you probably knew that because of the title. It is MTB Unboxing Day. Now, this is probably my favorite day of the month, and I was so surprised today because time has just gone like crazy lately that I didn't even know that it was already around the 10th when we should be getting our boxes, and I showed up at home with a nice present at the front door. So, without further ado, we're gonna break into this bad boy and show you guys the baits. I have yet to open this yet, so this is gonna be actually, I think, my first blind unboxing of this bad boy, and we're gonna do a quick little review. Woo! Already, I can see some nice stuff in this box. So before we go ahead and break into the baits, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the box. Box itself, the Pro Series Bass Box costs about 25 bucks a month. And normally you'll get close to double that in value worth of baits in the box, which is a pretty good deal. In addition, they send you this publication. Comes in every box every month. It's going to give you specific articles about fishing during this time of year, tips and tricks on how to fish the different baits that are in the box. In addition, some other promotional items that they have going on, and also to what is in your box. And it's going to tell you whether or not it's an MTB exclusive bait, which means you're only going to find it in this box, or whether or not, whether or not there's actually a YouTube video to show you a specific technique that they might be doing, or they might want you to use with the bait. So pretty good. It also tells you the value of all the lures. So let's do some simple math here, and let's see how much this box is worth. So we got 13 plus 6 is 19, plus 1 that's 20, plus 6 that's 26, plus about 250 that's 28.50, plus 4 that's about 32.50, plus 8 that's about 40.50, plus about $2. That's about $42.50 worth of baits in this box. So let's go ahead. We'll start from the top down, and I'll show you what you could have gotten in your April Mystery Tackle Box Pro Box. So the first thing you are going to see, it is an MTB exclusive bait from Bagley, and if you are an MTB subscriber, you will be familiar with Bagley. If not, you might have heard of them before, but this is a prop bait, it looks like. It's got a prop on the front, prop on the back. And what color is this? It looks kind of like a bluegill pattern with a nice chartreuse bottom. 2 treble hooks, nice and big. This is gonna be a really fun one to throw. I do not have any prop baits, so Mystery Tackle Box, big thumbs up. Thank you for sending me a prop bait. So this retails for 13 bucks, also exclusive to MTB. Next thing you're gonna get is a Spawn EXO Swim 4-inch pack of 5 paddle tail swim baits. Check these out. Really, really cool. These are shad color, okay? Nice thing about these, and I've never thrown these before, but just from the looks of them, right, is they got a really fat body, a nice big tail, and also too, you can see how it's kind of like the bait itself is rippled and stacked along the side. Probably adds to a little bit of the vibration in the water, which means, you know, it's gonna be a nice attractant in the water when you fish it. So that is a very, very nice product to include in the box. The next thing that you are going to get that is on the list is it's a trailer hook by Stickeys. Now Stickeys is their proprietary brand that they branded as their hooks. A couple months ago, they included some offset worm hooks, or sorry, not offset worm hooks, but just straight shanked worm hooks, wacky rig, and drop shot hooks. Now it looks like they included a trailer hook, which is intended for a spinnerbait. So I'm gonna go off script here and find that spinnerbait, and whoo, nice. So this is a 3/8 ounce spinnerbait with a nice chunky mustad hook. I don't know what size the hook is, but it is also by CatchCo. Right? And if you've watched other videos on my channel, you know that this is one of my favorite baits to throw ever. It's such a fun bait to throw. Gets a lot of really awesome reaction strikes, especially if you're fishing from a higher point of view. Watching the bass come up and just slam this bait is one of the most gratifying things ever. This is a gray shad color, okay? As I mentioned, 3/8 ounce. and you're gonna pair it up with this trailer hook. Now, if you aren't using a trailer hook, when you throw a spinnerbait, you are doing something wrong. Actually, no, you're not doing something wrong, but I can guarantee you that you will not miss as many fish with a trailer hook, because there's a lot of times that the fish will short strike these baits. So hence why they pair these two up. So really cool, excited to use those. Let's see, the next thing is from Big Bite Baits, and this is the Limitmaker. Now these look kind of like flukes. I don't really know what you would call them, but they're thin tubed. I guess they're kind of like flukes, yeah. But they are, it looks like they're like a watermelon color with a gold flake. They have a silver bottom, as you can see, okay? So kind of imitating just a baitfish color, almost. So this is gonna be a nice thing to pair up with the spinnerbait, okay? This is a little trial pack. It retails for roughly $2.50. The spinnerbait's about $6. The trailer hook's about $1. The next thing you're gonna get is another soft plastic, okay? This is by Lucky John. Okay, Lucky John is a Japanese company, and interestingly enough, these are baitfish colored grubs, okay? They're shrimp scented. What's the size? They say 2.9 inches. They could have probably just rounded up and put 3, but you're gonna get 7 of these 3-inch grubs in here that you can also pair up with the spinnerbait. I love using a grub with the spinnerbait. You get some really good action with the grub tail, fishing the spinnerbait through the water. So it's actually one of my favorite ones to throw. I'm a convert. I did a video about this up here. I'll leave it in the description. Click on that. You can check out how the grubs do on the spinnerbaits. The next thing that you are going to get is a crankbait, a square bill crankbait by Boyd Duckett. Nice. Okay, so this one dives 3 to 4 feet. Okay, as you can see. Hopefully that is right side up. And it looks like it's a green gizzard shad is the color. Green or gray? It's green. There's a little bit of green, but it's got a nice knocker in it. Okay, dives 3 to 4 feet. This is gonna be awesome for anybody who fishes from the bank like me, to try to target a little bit deeper water. You know, I do enjoy when Mystery Tackle Box throws in some of the deeper diving crankbaits, but you know, the majority of people who I would argue probably subscribe are all bank fishermen, so it's kind of nice to get something that's really middle of the road that we can also fish in here too. So that is a nice square bill. And the last thing you're gonna get is by Goldfish. Never heard of this company, but I have heard of this product, and it's actually kind of cool that they threw this in here. I consider this an important part of your terminal tackle, mainly because I enjoy using these in my tackle box, but these are hook bonnets that go on your treble hooks. Now, there's a couple advantages to using these. If you don't use them, they're relatively cheap. I mean, this pack of 2, 4, 6, 8 bonnets, okay, they'll fit a size 2 to 8 hook, retails for, you know, $2. You can only buy them in packs of more than that, and they range in a bunch of different sizes. So if you have, you wanted to put these on tinier lures that you use for trout fishing, etc., or even really big lures that have much bigger treble hooks on them, you can find these bonnets for them. But nice thing is they protect your lures, they also protect you. So, and they keep things much more organized in your tackle box. Anybody who organizes all their tackle and has their hard baits into, you know, one box, whether or not you separate them or you're just chucking them in there, you know that the treble hooks, they always catch on each other. So you're normally pulling out, you know, you mean to pull out one bait, you pull out a whole string of baits. Well, this eliminates that. It also eliminates the possibility of you hooking yourself, which is really nice. And it will help protect the paint on your baits, so that way the hooks aren't scratching each other, the bodies of the other baits. So I'm glad that they actually added these in. This is a nice addition to the box. And last but not least, you're always gonna get a sticker with your box. And it looks like this month they include this like digitized bass, you know, ode to all the old retro gamers out there. This is pretty cool. So overall, $42.50 roughly worth of baits for the box. Only 25 bucks spent. Not too shabby. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in to this quick unboxing. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel below. And I will see you guys out on the water.